BGM. What the frick? Oh, there. Okay. Hi. How's everybody? We're back with the orange gloves, but you know what? This is my last pair of orange gloves, so I think after this we go either blue or black. But yeah. Right off the bat. Just some guys easy. No, I hate doing especially when we start. I just do it after the ad break. I'm a goose, okay? Okay, listen. So I was wanted to stream yesterday, and then I was gonna stream today, but God, it's so hot. Every day I sit down, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stream. Except for yesterday. Yesterday I was still exhausted. Today, it's hot as balls, but I'm wearing my long shirt. Yeah. But oh my god, my trip was insane. Is your PC? It's not, right? It actually hasn't been for. I got a new desk in May. My mom got me a standing desk, so there's no more cabinets. So she breathes. There's air circulation. She gets to breathe now. Don't worry, she's fine. She's fine. she came out. She's out of the closet. Let's go. No more barbecue PC? I feel like there's still potential for barbecue, you know? I don't know. It depends on how much I overload her, right? But yeah, if I ever feel like it's gonna grill, I'll get some meat and we can sizzle on it. Wow! Wait, oh my god, is it hot right now? No, it's fine. Surely that's just regular air coming out. Hi, Lace. Welcome in. How are you? Guys, okay, let me talk about my trip because it was so... Listen, a lot of not planning on my part because this trip was not my trip, okay? My sisters were going to Toronto. So that's where I was for the last week-ish. They were going to Toronto because they were going to the My Chemical Romance concert that was happening in Toronto. Meanwhile, I wasn't. I was just going to Toronto because I think I've talked about this before, like, plenty of times. But I was actually, like, born and raised in the GTA, alright? So I have a lot of friends still that I keep in touch with. So anytime someone goes to Toronto, I will just tag along to do my own thing, alright? So that's what I was doing. Okay, I'm trying to recall the days, how they went down, because there were some very normal days and there were some very, like, what the hell type days. One of them being the Fan Expo situation. I'm dumb or something, because I was like, I saw all these posts talking about Fan Expo. Like, I saw all these artists posting their catalogs about Fan Expo leading up to that weekend and stuff. And I was like, wow, I wish I could go to Fan Expo. Wow, this looks like so much fun, right? Like, wow. Get to Toronto, and for like, I think I got there on a Wednesday, right? I got there on a Wednesday. So Wednesday was fine. Nothing really crazy happened on Wednesday. We kind of got there. And then I went to get hot pot with my sisters. That was great. I had hot pot for the first time. It was freaking delicious. I'm like, can we do it again? Never mind, I don't live there. It kind of sucks. But we got hot pot on the first day, so that was pretty chill. Pretty normal. I love hot pot. I now love hot pot. Kaden, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know if I never had it before. Also, I'm not a big fan of beef in general, so I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be for me. It was actually pretty fucking good. I was now checking to see if I can make sukiyaki broth at home because I want to do it again, but I don't want to pay how much I did again. So that's what we did on Thursday, and then no. That's what we did on Wednesday. So Wednesday was pretty chill. I did my flight, ended up at the hotel, or not the hotel, Airbnb, and that was it. We went to bed that night because it was kind of exhausting. And then on Thursday, if I had known Fan Expo was happening that weekend, Thursday would have been the ideal day for me to go because my sisters decided to go to Canada's Wonderland that day. I can't do rides, all right? It was so bad. That day, they're okay. I had been on this ride before. My sister asked me to go on like one of these rides. I'm not gonna say which one. I had rode it before, not willingly in the past. I think I was just called a pussy enough times that I was like, you know what, I will ride it type situation. So, but it was probably like 8 8 years ago or something at this point. And so that was the only ride. My sister was like, oh my god, come ride it with me. So I'm in line with her, but I'm actively telling her, like, I don't think I can do this. Like, I'm scared. It's not even that high. I don't know why I was freaking out so bad. She made fun of me after this. Anyways, I started genuinely like tweaking out. I was like, no, I can't. Do you not like, I know, right? I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of everything. Even as a kid, I barely went on rides. Like, my parents were like, we did like season passes for Wonderland one time when I was a kid, and they never did it again because they were like, okay, first of all, you're not getting one again. You're a lost cause. Bucky D. Luffy, thank you for the bit. Thank you. It's okay, I love roller coasters. You would get along great with my sisters, okay? Because there's this new roller coaster at, what's it called? At Wonderland. It's called the Alpen Fury, and that shit apparently goes 115 kilometers, I think is what they said, an hour? I was sitting underneath this ride waiting for my sisters to get done. Okay, basically what I did is, you know when you go to like amusement parks when you're a kid and your parents kind of just sit there and watch your shit? That's what I did for like the entire day, all right? There was 2 rides I went on. I like the backlot stunt coaster. Okay, that's first of all, it's not like, you can ride it as a grown adult, but it's kind of catered towards like younger kids, but it's really fast, okay? That's the only one I went on, and I wanted to go on it twice, and it broke down right after we went on it. I was like, no! But yeah, they went on that. The screams that I heard from that ride was insane. I did stand in line with them for like most of the rides they went on, except like at that point I stopped doing it though, because I was just like getting heat exhaustion, because it was like 27 degrees, and it's so humid. It's so humid. Hi, Amaro. But yeah, they ended up going on a bunch of rides. I hung out. See, and this is what I was saying, if I had known Fan Expo was happening that weekend, because when we were going to, where was it? The train station, I kept seeing Miku's and like cosplayers. I'm like, huh? What's happening? Like, where are they coming from? Clearly something's happening and I don't know what's happening, right? Which is silly, because my Airbnb was like not even 15 minutes away from the event, like by a walk. So if I looked out my window from my Airbnb because I was in like a high rise, I could see it. But I didn't check. Anyways, I ended up going with them. I spent the day. I died a little bit. And then the next day the next day was kind of our free day. They had their concert in like the evening. And so we were like gonna walk around and do some shopping. And that is when we actually walked past the convention center. And I was like, huh? Fan Expo? What? And so right then in that moment, I asked my sisters, like, I'm like, do you guys want to go? Because, like, you know, I don't know. Do they want to go? I don't care if they come or not. It's like, I want to.
What?
What? I didn't care if they wanted to go, but I wanted to go. So I was just kind of being like, you know, do you guys want to come? My sisters are not into, like, anime or, like, anything like that, really, to that extent. So, like, it was an end. Hold on. I'm trying to move my stream deck. I forgot to move it beforehand. Uh-oh. Should have done it beforehand. Sheesh. It's fine. It's over here. Guys, you don't understand how scuffed this was. I forgot that I was doing a hand cam stream today. But anyways. Leave me alone. But while we're walking, I think my sisters were heading to do some shopping on like Queen Street or something like that. And so I was like, okay, you guys are gonna go to the concert and ditch me anyway. So like, maybe I'm just gonna go by myself. And that's exactly what I did. I literally bought tickets like 10 minutes after I saw that this was happening. And I spent like a few hours at Fan Expo. I usually go to conventions for Artist Alley, so this is not a problem for me to just spend a few hours there, because I had the keys to the Airbnb. So if they had to get ready for this concert, I had to be back, which is fine. I did do a little bit of shopping, just, you know, a little bit of shopping, because I had a backpack which was already full, basically full with all my just like clothes and stuff. So I couldn't really get anything, like I couldn't get big prints. I couldn't get like anything, like I couldn't get a lot of stuff basically. You did so much better than me. Ray, I wasn't even supposed to be at this event. One of the things I was telling myself when I was buying the tickets was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it. I already spent so much money at Anime-thon. Because Anime-thon was just like, when? Pulling up my calendar. It was literally like 2 weeks ago. I literally dropped so much money 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I shouldn't go. And like, I've never been to Fan Expo in my life. So I should go, right? That's what I did. So I ended up going. How much did you spend? It's not that bad, to be fair. I spent like 170. It's not that bad, right? 170 is not too bad, I think. I mean, I did like 350 at Animathon. It's still, you know, I lied to my sisters and my entire family whenever they asked how much I spent. I go like $100 less than what I did. They're still gonna yell at me, but it's not as bad. You're chilling, right? Exactly. Dang, more than I expected, but less than I'd hoped. Damn. But it's okay. I only bought a few things, okay? And it was okay. I was so bad, but it's okay. Money isn't real. That's so valid. I can't wait till I'm employed again so I can have that mentality. Make yourself happy, Liv. I was very happy. Outside of this stuff, I did buy like 2 shirts. I did post my haul to Twitter because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a hand cam stream when I came back. But in case you haven't seen the picture on Twitter, I guess you're seeing this stuff for the first time. I'm not gonna show the shirts just because like it's too messy, all right? If you want to go see, go look on Twitter for those, okay? But let me do my little haul. And then later we're gonna try. I don't know how much longer is left in the case, but we're gonna try to finish the Stolen Turnabout case in Ace Attorney today. That is the plan. Oh my god, also, going back to the trip, there was one day, oops, shit, I just shipped the entire desk. Can you do the product sales thing? What is that? Huh? What are we talking about? Easy Twitter plug? Exactly. Actually, yeah, I can drop the thing. With your hands? What are we talking about? Like, what? Also, I'm gonna take this out of the plastic in case I do some silly stuff. Guys, there was so much Ace Attorney at this thing. Also, when I said crazy things happened on this trip, okay, the weekend I decided to go to Toronto, not only did I not know Fan Expo was happening, like, I think on Wednesday or something we were going, there was like a Tate McRae concert, so there was a bunch of people in this train station when we were coming back the first day. And then the next day there was a Jonas Brothers concert, so then the next day when we were coming back in the train station, again, a flood of like people in there, and I was like, what's happening? And then finally caught like a few people wearing Jonas Brothers shirts. I was like, okay, all right. Then there was the MCR concert. There was Fan Expo going on. There was like a Korean festival going on as well. Oops. There was this, I was like, oh, damn, so much shit was happening this weekend. I was like, no wonder everything was expensive for this weekend. Big Fish, Little Fish cardboard box? What? I'm missing something, I feel like I'm missing something. We love me MCR. I have a feeling that would be right up your alley. Hold on. Also, my fan is on. It's too hot. I can't do without it, so if it sounds like shit in here, I'm sorry. I can't help. I need the fan or else I will die on stream. Yeah. Alright, there was so much Ace Attorney. I was so happy. I wish I could have bought more Ace Attorney stuff, but I unfortunately could not. Okay, this was okay, I posted this. This was my little buddy. I got, guys, gumshoe merch. I got a gumshoe. He goes on my bag now. I had him, I immediately after buying him, I put him on my thingy, on my bag, and he's been with me since. I did try to collect as many business cards as I could, but because I was like on a whole flight situation, things got lost. Yes, but this artist was cool though. She was really nice. I think this is the first thing I bought that weekend. I said it again, I don't like buying charms, or I don't really buy charms, but this was cute. So I think we had a little moment of fangirling over gumshoe. I think she was saying she's like already selling out on the second day of her gumshoe merch, and I was like, yes, my people. I kept going to my sisters like, oh my god, look at him. And another thing, I also went to the CNE this weekend for one of the days because I met up a friend there before like I came home. And one of the booths, like one of the stalls there were like selling like old video games and stuff, and they had copies of like the Ace Attorney games. I couldn't see which ones because like it was like far in the case. The original copies for the DS, and I was like, I asked how much they cost. I don't think this is that bad. It's just because of like in general of how much of the spending I had done recently that I was like, I can't do this. But he was like, I think he said there was like $70 and $85 for the 2 copies because they were sealed and everything. And I was like, should I do it? Oh, I didn't do it. 1, I didn't have enough space. 2, trying to be financially responsible even though I'm failing at it. Yeah, I was like, my sister was like, well, why are you gonna play it on your DS? I'm like, I think the games that they were available there were the first game. So like, you know, I think it says like Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. So I think it was that one. I couldn't check what the other one is, but I'm pretty sure I've already bought them on like PC. Like, I don't know if I'd ever play them on my DS. I just wanted them as someone who likes Ace Attorney, you know? But like, maybe I'll find them again. Who knows? Who knows? I'm hopeful for the future. But yeah, this was my first purchase, was a gumshoe. Sorry, I don't know where my camera is, to be honest. Hold on. Let me move this here. Oh, this is a witch hat print. This is for my friend though. We're gonna save that for her. Yeah. First piece of merch from Ganberin. I hope that's how you say it. But yeah, you should check them out. QR code if you want to go to Etsy. Wow. But yeah, I love that. This is gonna go back on my bag before I lose it. And then, oh, this was also a cool artist. Okay, there's a few different things here from like 2 different artists. I'll go one by one. Yeah. Should I just do all the Ace Attorney stuff first, just to stay on theme? I have no clue. Okay, yeah. We'll do this. Is from the same artist. I'm dropping things. Okay, these were from the same artist as well. More Ace Attorney prints. Look at how cute. Just kiss. Look at how. I love the art style. I talked to her for a bit, and she was so fun. Like, wait, hot? What are we talking about, Striker? No. What? What are we talking about? Huh? But yeah, we talked a bit about Ace Attorney because I was just like so happy seeing so much Ace Attorney merch because I don't really see it that much. But this was Ralu Mary. This is the artist. Boop. Ralu Mary. I was about to ask where the V. Guys, I live at home. That's dangerous activity. And then look at this group photo. Hold on. I hope that's good enough. Oh, I love this so much. And then I got a whole pack of stickers from them too. Hold on. I don't think I can show everything because of the way my shit's like zoomed in. Like that. Sure. There. Hold on. I'm looking off the camera. Close enough. Okay. And then I got this pack of stickers. I actually did not open these yet, so I guess we can go through them together. Don't stab yourself, Lillith. Or do it. Who knows? Yeah, but they were fun to talk to. I was only came to buy this print, and then I bought this print, and then I saw the freaking pack of stickers, and I was like, God damn it. I'm not God's strongest soldier. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I didn't realize there were all these characters in here. Okay, we got Phoenix. We got a Phoenix. Hold on, it's the holographic is shifting weird. Okay, so I got Phoenix. All right. And we got Edgeworth. I think these are also available as key charms. I didn't buy any more key charms again because I don't use them enough. Plus, I had Gumshoe, so I was okay. Got Maya. They got you good. I was paying for these and I looked to the left and I was like, shit. I didn't even check how much these cost. I just bought them. And then I literally was like, oh. Not that I would not buy them in that case. I was just like, I bought first, thought later. We got Francisca. I think it's my first like Francisca merch. Gumshoe! I'm low-key considering putting this on my phone. If I were to make an Ita bag for a character, it'd be Gumshoe. I actually feel it. Like, the Gumshoe one was done intentionally. You mean the ass being out? Yes, of course. We got Pearl. Yeah, that was for me. Godot! New man we've been simping over recently, even though he kind of pisses me the fuck off, but you know, fine. Fine, Godot. And then last but not least, we got Mia. R.I.P. Queen, we love you. Gone but never forgotten. Alright, this is all my Ace Attorney merch, and this was all from Ralu. I got a business card. I got a business card. Our favorite group of goobers. Actually, you guys don't understand like the despair I'm gonna be in if like we ever reach the end of the Ace Attorney games, which we probably will. But like, you know, I'm gonna probably like sob about it. Like I sob usually at the end of the games anyways, but like imagine. Alright, but this is the artist. I was actually struggling to figure out if that was an M or a B. So I didn't have this on me when I was trying to check up the artist for some reason. So I was like, is it Ralu Mary, Ralu Berry? I don't know. But yeah, that's the artist. Alright, let me put these all away. I kind of ripped the bag up. Good job, Lillith. Okay, I'll just shove them into this after I'm done showing this. And then... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. This is from a different artist. I'm gonna slightly scoot these guys to the side. Here. Sure. Then I got a Silas sticker. And an Ivan and Till sticker. And a Caleb sticker. This was impulsive. I just thought their art style was super cute, and I was like, oh, I should buy something. And then this, whoops, is the artist. I know I'm seeing this finish of like stickers and like photo cards a lot at Artist Alley recently. I was actually talking to one of my friends about it because she had photo cards in this style, and I was like low-key like interested and like maybe messing around. So maybe in the future. But yeah, this seems to be like this like finish seems to be very popular right now. You're seeing it at a lot of stalls. I was doing some market research. Okay, let me like move all this stuff to the side, and then I can show you my final buys. I was very deliberate, very intentional, very mindful with my spending this time. Not just my spending, also just like keeping in mind how much space I have in my bag and how I'm gonna pack it. The way I packed all this stuff, because I have like a few like slightly bigger postcards here. I had to just stick it between my iPad and then shove my iPad. Oh no, the sticky thing is touching. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, there. Everybody's in. A business expense. Imagine. That'd be crazy. Alright. There's that. And I think I only got one more thing. Give me this. No! That's mine. Aren't you a Zane girly anyways, Jazz? Go. Stay loyal to your man. Huh. Huh. Hi, Jazz. How are you? Oh, wait, I forgot to do shoutouts too. My bad. You leave for a week and you forget everything. Alright. Speed. Speed. Did I do it? Yes. And... Woo! That's not how you spell that. There you go. Got it! Ain't no way. Ain't no way for what? You haven't paid the fee for borrowing the bar? I thought the fee was me. I thought me being there. Oh wait, shit, wrong one. I thought me being there was the fee, Jazz. What the heck? I thought the bunny girl suit was enough. I don't realize I had to use. Do I look like I have money? Huh? Man, I'll be repossessing that. Oh no. You better not. Jazz, listen. I have very little things in this life. Don't take my Silas sticker. Okay, you can have. come get your bootleg. Come get your bootleg, Zane. Come get him. And I'll give him the sticker. That shit's mine. That shit's mine. You may take the sticker, but life, but not the sticker. Yeah, exactly. If you can kill me, like over my dead body type stuff, type shit, you know? If you can kill me, you can come get it. But if you can't kill me, then I guess no sticker for you. Haha. Listen, Zane is my husband, but I'm a whore for Silas. I feel that way about Caleb. I feel like Silas is my husband, but I'm a whore for Caleb. But God, I keep seeing stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, damn. Okay, I see. I already said my thing last time we did unboxing, where everyone thought I was being very out of pocket about my statement on being locked up by him. I said what I said, and I mean it. Alright, let me get through my last things here. Alright, the last stuff is gacha related. You're always out of pocket though, so it's okay. It's just kind of my branding at this point. I just say what's on my mind and then deal with the consequences later. You know? Alright, last words. Genshin Impact. Capitano. Because I love this guy. Every time I see like some tragic piece of like fanfic about this man / like art of him like all tattered up. I just like him a lot, guys. It'd be pretty out of pocket not to simp at this point. Imagine all of a sudden I just stop simping. That's how you know it's not real. That's how you know it's not me. But yeah, first piece of art was this Capitano print. I think this is from Libero Art Studio. I did tag everyone in that in that post I made. For some reason, I forgot the IO at the end of studio when I posted it. I don't know. Well, I think I was just tired or something when I made it. So that's for them. And then these are all from the same place actually. And then I got a boot hail, mandatory boot hail. Find. Not simping anymore. No. If I'm not simping, it's an imposter. There's a problem. We got this boot hail. And then this Sunday. Guys, I don't even know if I care for Sunday like that much in game. But I just really like the design. I don't know, the artists do something really like amazing every time they draw Sunday. So I was like, I need a third print. So I picked up this Sunday. But that was my very small haul from Fan Expo. It was kind of like, okay, so if we talk more about it, I had a lot of fun, but I was also solo at this event because like I said, I went on a whim. So I did not have any friends with me. Plus, I was not in my own city. I was out of the city, and my friends have jobs, and like, you know, we're busy. Like, I'm on a trip, but they're not, right? So this is my first time like going to an event completely alone. So it was a little like, you know, you usually have like, if you go to cons and you go with your friends and stuff, you know how you like talk about everything and whatnot. So that part was kind of like lame where I had no one to talk to about anything, but I kind of just did like quiet shopping by myself basically. Okay, let me try to see if I can shove these things back in. But it was interesting because I guess I'm used to going to like specifically anime conventions. So there was a lot of big pop-up booths for like, I think from Netflix. I know there was a pop-up booth from like the Conjuring movie, the newest one that's coming out. I did not get to stop by it because I was getting phone calls throughout my entire time there because I was also supposed to be meeting up with a family member who still lives there. So it was like, I'm there, my sisters are somewhere else, and we're like simultaneously we're trying to plan like a dinner. So, yeah, I had very limited time basically, even though I was there. I think I probably spent like 3 hours max while I was there. But I think that was more than enough time for me, especially because I was at Artist Alley, and the thing was, I was trying to leave at this point too. Well, I'm gonna move back to my chatting screen. I was trying to leave because I had spent money already, and I felt like the longer I stayed, the more money I was gonna spend, and it was stressing me out. Or I was gonna buy something I couldn't fit into my bag, and I already struggled. WestJet was ready with the, your shit needs to fit in the freaking bag holder thing, and I was like, what the frick? What is this? It's my fault. I bought things on my way back, and all of a sudden the bag was not big enough anymore. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A 10 out of 10 would do it again. I cannot handle the humidity in Toronto anymore, even though I was born and raised there, which kind of sucked because I was suffering from the heat the entire time. Hold on, I have to pull my sweater off. It's so hot. Oh, okay. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention. What day was this? I can't remember what day this was. But one of the days, my sisters and I decided to get breakfast. I can't remember the place's name, but it was really close to my Airbnb. We went to go get breakfast, and there was this whole commotion occurring when like these 1 or 2 people like showed up, and we're like, what the hell? Okay, listen, first of all, I don't even make eye contact with people on the regular, so I was like not trying to look at whoever this was. But because of like the way the staff were all like, you know, chattering and stuff, we were like, oh, these guys might be somebody, you know, they might be somebody like relevant or like something like that. And it turned out my sister knew who it was. It was that guy who was an actor from Ginny and Georgia sitting next to us, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna look this way. I don't want to make eye contact. They're gonna be like, oh, they know us. They're taking pictures of us type thing. That was the weirdest thing that happened this weekend. I was like, what the fuck? I'm so not used to this stuff anymore because I live in a much like quieter city now. That stuff doesn't happen. Oh, alright, I think we have gone through our haul. I talked about my trip a bit. I probably should have written down everything so I could have explained all of that more cohesively, but I, of course, decided to do everything very last minute. We also added, what was it? Oh, I delayed stream by 30 minutes because of that, because I was just like, oh shit, I really needed to prep for this. It's okay, word vomit is fun. Sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna change the category. We're gonna get ready to load up Ace Attorney now. I'm hoping this is the last chapter, I think. For a beginning case for an Ace Attorney game, this one is quite long. Up. Where's... Oh, okay, that's the wrong one. I see. Everything makes sense now. Good night. Are you going to sleep, Striker? Good night. Alright, let me see. Where is it? Ace Attorney. I just forgot how to do everything. Ace Attorney. And I gotta update my category. No, I was joking because I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it does a little bit, huh? I debated making them into 2 separate streams. I'm like, that's also silly. I don't know why I would do that. It feels like I should. Oh my god, I can't remember how to do anything. Thanks for the pat pads. My small little brain. Trilogy. There we go. Alright. Are you guys ready to do some investigating? Investigating? Okay, what happened last time? If I recall... oh my god. I could smell food. No. Focus. What is it? Last time we played, I'm pretty sure what we ended off with was that... What's the guy's name again? Oh my god, what was the guy's name? The thief? No, it was something else. Do it for him. For Gumshoe, you're right. I gotta focus. We're on a trial again? Hold on. Did I save last time? We're still on a trial. I can't remember where we ended off anymore. Oh my god! The camera's gone. Why are you still doing this? I unplugged it. Okay, let me turn off my BGM. Time to pick up the audio. There we go. Alright. Oh, where's she? There. Alright. Here we go. You guys ready? I can't remember exactly where we ended. I remember that it was turned into a murder. I don't remember how we ended that, though. Yeah, this should be good. I have no recollection of what we did last time. Amazing. I also am not wearing my glasses, so, like, this is double amazing. I'm sure I'll be fine. I have a huge monitor. How badly can I read? Worse than you think. Alright. October 14th, 12:14 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. Wait, what? My sis? I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then, she's still alive inside your heart. Oh, I forgot about her. Oh, Miss Delight. That's his name. No, Delight. What's the robber's name again? Is it true that Detective is the real killer? To be honest, we don't have any definitive proof, or definite proof. But he's the only one who could have done it. But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Kane Bullard? I know why. I have a theory. Oops, it's almost time. Better go back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner rather than later. A game theory? Dude, Striker, I had like doing the red lines all over the map type shit. It was explaining this to Diener last time we were playing because I have a theory and I'm pretty sure I'm on the mark with it. I'm pretty sure. I act like this game doesn't have like a one answer situation, like I'm big braining it or something. Only I thought of this plan. Yeah, can confirm. Thank you, Diener. Let's see if you're big brain. Oh, you are. Yeah. It's huge. Trust. Alright, October 14th, 12:21. District Court. courtroom number 6. Thank you for that. That was actually very well timed. Alright, now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke Atme, please take the stand. Alright, let's hear his bullshit testimony. Well, well, how do you do, sir lawyer? Oh, kill him. I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it... Sorry. I don't know why I just started thinking of the Ace Attorney bloopers and it started making me laugh. Sorry. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. Are you... No, I'm not. I literally started thinking about the bloopers and I started laughing. Sorry, my bad. I can't wait to watch the anime. An alibi by the name of Mask to Mask. I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke Atme has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could have known what's been going on in here. Oh, you know. I know you know. You've been in the defendant's seat all day, correct? Being tried as Mask to Mask? Indeed. It's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. It comes here. This is where it happens. Oh, wait, hold on. This is playing into my theory. Wait, hold on. This is where we have wait, hold on. Wait, what was my theory again? Hold on. It's fine. It'll come back to me. Don't worry. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask. Of course. Very well then, Luke Atme. Let us begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Cain Boulard was murdered. Where were you at that time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. Alright, shut the fuck up. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge. Thanks. Why aren't you throwing him out? Oh, it's him. I forgot. Alright, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder. Speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor. Wait, why do they feel like they have a plan? The alibi. I was stealing the urn as Mask to Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare it. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask to Mask was the same time as the murder. You're fucking lying, because you were killing a man, and then you were knocking another man out. Unless this was pre-recorded. I don't know how he finagled with the cameras, but still. It seems the main point of discussion will be the photo of the crime scene. Everything else up until now was all a part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. It has to be the paint, because it has to be the paint, right? I don't think the paint was something that Adrian did. Even the great Mask to Mask cannot be in two places at once. Actually... Oh yeah, that was my theory. He has a costume, so he can be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Shut the No! Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool. I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi. Get him! Cross-examination time. Alright, we got this. No damage, run, let's go. I was stealing the urn as Mask to Mask, just as I announced I would. So this photograph is the proof, correct? Indeed it is. Oh wait, what's the time? 12:58? 12:58 a.m. 43 seconds? Okay. And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask. This is why I'm called Mask to Mask. He irks me so badly. But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is. Oh, what do you mean? Huh? Wait, isn't there meant to be audio when he goes... Oh my god! Game audio has been captured for I don't know what reason. There is supposed to be... I don't know why it's not working, though. Let me refresh it. I can't believe it. This means you guys just have been hearing my own goddamn voice the entire time. Ew. Hold on. There you guys go. Why would you say that earlier? I've just been sitting here and that means you've been listening to me in silence. You guys are the worst. Every time, it's either Lillith, the game's too loud, or Lillith, you're muted, or Lillith. And then when it matters, you guys are silent. I see how it is. We were waiting to see if you... I don't notice anything. I just said I'm not even wearing my glasses today. You think I can't read the words on my screen? You think I'm looking at OBS to check what bars are moving? I told you. You told me late. There should be a penalty for that. I oughta. I don't play the game you do? What's your point? What does that have to do with anything? Alright. I am slightly wondering where my glasses are. Okay, I'll text my sister and see if she can find them. Let me see. Are my glasses downstairs? I feel like they might be. I was out last night, so who knows? Alright. Are you saying that this is not, in fact, Luke at me? That it could be an accomplice dressed up as Master to create an alibi? Oh, what an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice? This feels like a trap. It probably is one. Name the wait. I don't know who the accomplice is. Does he have an accomplice? Let me think. Who could be an accomplice? No, it can't be this guy. I don't think he has an accomplice. If I do name the accomplice, does that force him to say the accomplice, or does that mean I have to say the... I feel like it means I have to say the accomplice. If Luke Atney was at KV security during the murder, then the mask in this picture has to be a fake. Exactly. You had an accomplice. I don't think he did. I think I fucked up. Now remember, you said that, Mr. Trite, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to the penalty Oh, a penalty. I thought he said the death. I was like, okay, Godot, that's crazy. Alright. That penalty is probably boiling hot, too. So who is it, Mr. Trite? Who was the accomplice? Actually, I'd like to take back what I've just said. He's dead. It can't be you. Could it be this? No, he was not there. The wife. Wait! It could have been him! It could have been him! Because he was blackmailing him the entire time! Hold on, wait, I might be onto something. My brain might be huge. Pause. Take that! Okay, I think I fucked up. Never mind. I was off the mark. That's quite the prank you're trying to pull. Do you have any evidence that this person is in fact the accomplice? Well, yes, the blackmail note. Oh no! I had a theory and not this. He killed it. He murdered my plan. The aura that this person has around them is. If you're going to judge someone by their aura, you'd be right up there as the #1 suspect, Mr. Right. Can't believe this. Slandered. I jumped the gun on that one. Alright. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. Maybe I did rush to it. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent this calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was a perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Yes, evil is what I am. Okay. Hey Nick, isn't there something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lord Lee Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true. It's kind of odd. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. So by photograph, you mean the piece of evidence here, is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. Okay, the red words, I'm trying to pay attention to them because that usually means something. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. Something has to be in there that indicates that he did the murder. When you think about it, it's really odd. What? I'm not picking up on anything. You say that almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose. There it is. Okay, there it is.
Objection!
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up, so he knew it would go off though. He knew how to set it off. We all have days like that. Alright, sure, indeed. It turned out that there was no such thing as a perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad blue melody. It looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's gotta be something phony in that photo. Alright, let's look. We already know the badge isn't there. The time at which the camera captured Master Mask was the same time. Is it though? Is it though? Is it though? Is it though? When's his time of death? Sorry. Hold on. Would it be here? Ron's testimony. I need autopsy. At 1 a.m. Time of death at 1 a.m. I thought that I could use this to my advantage somehow, but 1 a.m. and like 12:50 are basically the same thing. It might be the brooch, because he's missing the brooch. Okay, let's see what he has to say here. About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you? I mean, you said it, not me. I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lord Lee Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lord Lee Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered. I see. It looks like I better find something else that could be suspicious. So, this alibi is false? It has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security. But I'm not really spotting anything unusual. Neither am... Well, no, there's something definitely unusual. I just haven't spotted it yet. There are two possibilities. Either Master Mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's look at her stuff. Adrian dropped the urns box 2 weeks ago. She also knocked over some paint. Does that have to do with the paint? A wooden box that has a sacred urn in it has pink paint stains on it. Let's look at the photo. Oh, not this one. Where'd it go? This one? Okay, what's wrong with this image? What's wrong with the image? Whatever it is, they said it was in this image, so I'm clearly missing something. Take that red diamond ring you received the other day instead. Found in the shadow of Ami-Face's statue, looks like it was torn off some clothing. Okay. Stealing the urn as Master Mask just as I announced I would, I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured mask to mask was the same time as the murder. As a precaution. Check it again. That is it, the very thing that proves I committed the crime. The box doesn't have paint on it! Wait! The box doesn't have paint on it! Okay, unless I'm completely wrong on that, but I think I'm on the right mark. Okay, hold on. Cause the box is also, he leaves it behind. Okay, wait, hold on, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe. Oh, what the? You shut the fuck up, Strat. It's like, what happened to hi, hello, huh? Huh? Hi, Sayuki. How are you? Being a little bitch as usual. I expect nothing less from you. Okay, wait, I think I'm onto something though. I think I have it. The basement warehouse and the picture that supposedly captures it. It's got to... Okay, I hate this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this mechanism in this game where you have to go back to old statements and press on them again. Because this did not happen the first time. This required me to go back to press it on the second time. What if I didn't know? You bet there is. It's the paint. I'm telling you, it's the paint. Are you implying that this picture is a fake? You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. Ew, I come onto your streams with a well thought out insult, much more meaningful. Where? That wasn't one. That wasn't a well thought out one. That's the joke that Kaden and not Sayuki, Kaden and Nyx use every time they come in here. What are you talking about? Oh, one day you guys will appreciate me, or you disappear, and then you'll appreciate me. It's fine. And they like me. I'm done with you. Alright, we took a look around the basement warehouse that night. Pause. I swear I heard a knock. Alright. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. Here it is. It's coming. Very well, then let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph do you find funny? The fucking box. It's the box. Take that! It's the box. Perhaps this is the area in question. This area? Could you be any more vague? Wait, did I F up? No way. Ha. Today's Java has a little... Wait, no, did I F up? There's no way. It seems that the funny part lies in the... What? There's no paint on the box! I've been slandered. Not even I've been burned. I better think this through. I'm gonna maybe I point at the paint. I don't know. I'm gonna fall victim to another drubbing. What is a drubbing? Very well then, witness. Let's return to your testimony. Wait. Pause it, so I have a lazier pointier? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sayuki? I already claimed that claim, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, wait, let me try again. How is it not the paint box? I could not have killed King Bullard. Come on, think long and hard about that night, the basement warehouse, and this picture that supposedly captures it. I think it might be the paint area. Maybe the statue was put there to cover it up at that point. Maybe. Okay, let me try again. Alright. I'm gonna do the thing. What about this photograph do you find funny? the funny part is right here. Why, this is a blood stain. It is not a blood stain. Blood! Now this case is getting interesting. Not exactly. The stain is actually pink paint. Oh, just paint, and peach colored at that. From blood to peaches? The judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. Okay, I thought I heard something. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, sweat. Sweat! Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains? The statue. The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. And that's why I put it where you first saw it. I myself was there the night the theft took place, and saw the statue in the spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there.
Objection!
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag, damn, was sitting in the corner. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally. Lillith, can you redeem the pervert thingy? Yeah, okay, fine, I can. Are you winning? I think I am. I think I'm making good progress. Where is it? Wait, which one is the pervert one? I don't even know. I saw that. It's that one, right? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, what's it called? I don't remember what my redeems are. Oh, there it is. There you go.
I saw that! Disgusting pervert!
Children!
That's absolutely unacceptable!
It's not like I use my redeems, okay? Happy, happy. Alright, now let me go win my case. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally. Your Honor, the statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than accidental push to move it that distance. Hold on, pause. I gotta check something real quick. Actually, no, I'm not gonna check. If I check it, then I'm gonna be more anxious. In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night? Also, ad coming in a minute. Heads up. Woohoo! Good luck, pervert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you do it, Nick? Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it? Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you're prepared with your answer. I'm not judge. I'm 100% not judge. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime? It had to be that guy. It's him. It has to be him, right? Because he took the sword, right? The one who moved the statue is none other than Luke at me. If I'm wrong about this, I'm so sorry. Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on with your strange delusions. Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. Oh, that is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? 'Cause you took the stupid sword from it, okay? The reason for moving the golden statue, here's where our battle really begins. Okay, so I'm not off the mark with that. Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue? The reason can be found here in this photograph. Can it? I'm not on the same page. Luke at me, you pretended to— oh wait, the button, it's the button, I have the brooch, I remember. You pretended to be mask to mask, to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move it. A single fatal flaw? Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Just where in this picture? I think it's the brooch.
Take that!
Because he said the brooch fell behind the Ami face statue, right? Unless I'm fucking wrong. Are you saying that this master mask is fake? Huh. You know, I really wish you would start acting more responsibly. Did I fuck up again? Huh? The current question is, why was the golden statue moved? So what possible connection could there be with Master Mask's identity? Oh shit, no, wait, Phoenix! Your face is, oh buggers. No, Judge, you're getting it all wrong. That's a penalty. Oh, really? I'm doing so bad today. I'll ask you again, Mr. Trite. Just where in this picture does this lie exist? What lie? What was I talking about again? Pause. Let me check my evidence again. Oh, never mind, I can't do it. Where does the lie exist? The box. The statue. Guys, I'm Where does the lie? I think I gotta go back a little bit. Holy shit. Is it the paint? Is it a box? It is a box. Take that! I think the lie? Oh no, shit. I should not have clicked on his body. It gave me the same response. Pause. Load again. Big loop. I'm trying! Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime? Hold on. Okay, here's my thinking, right? Found in the shadows of Ami face statue, looks like it was torn off some clothes. Okay, so maybe he did not move it. Never mind. I fucked up. I can admit when I fucked up. Alright. It was him. I don't know why he moved it though. I thought I would get to choose the sword.
Who's pulling this card up?
No, evil, no. Okay, let me skip ahead of this part. Wait, I need some context as to what lie I'm trying to point out again, though. There you go again on one of your strange delusions. Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple, however. Why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? Yeah, why? Why? That nose should be labeled an offensive weapon. Maybe that is what he used to kill the other guy. The reason for moving the golden statue... His escape route? Is that why the organic sign, or sorry, the organized sign is all effed up? I don't know. Here's where our real battle begins. Well, Mr. Wright? Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip. What reason did the witness have to move the statue? The reason can be found here in this photograph. Okay. Look at me. You pretended to be Master Mask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lord Lee Taylor that night. Okay. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. I don't know where. If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like a cheap... Wait, if the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like a cheap film at a drugstore. So if the statue was there, would be a problem. That is why you had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw. Interesting theory, please enlighten us. Just where in this picture does this lie exist? Guys, I'm gonna click over here. Where? I don't even know where I should click right now. Not on him, because that was a mistake last time. Here? Take that! I don't know. The lie in this photo is somewhere around here. That feels not... not right either. Jumping to conclusions again, I think you need to take a gander in your local mirror. As the Yiddish proverb goes, a half-truth is a whole lie. Keep lying like this and you'll be the one. What the heck, Dad? You're never on my side. Not that I know what I'm actually pointing out right now. The question is, why was the statue moved, right? There was some reason the culprit didn't want the picture in the statue, or didn't want the statue in the picture. Yeah. Yeah. But why? My thing, it's the sword, but the thing is, I don't know how to show that in the freaking picture. At least that's what I thought. I'll ask you again, Mr. Trite. Just where in this picture does the lie exist? Wait, no, that's nothing. Guys. Is it this? This whole smudgy smooth? Am I, Amaro, do you know what I'm missing? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Is this all smudge? All smudge? Is that it? Is it the, didn't I click it?
Take that!
The lie in this photo is somewhere around here. Jumping to conclusions again, I think you need to take a gander in your local mirror. You guys. Why? Amaro making me feel like he knows what it is. I'm like, am I dumb? Probably. Hold on. Question is why the statue was moved, right? There was some reason the culprit didn't want the statue in the picture. At least that's what I thought. I'll ask you again, Mr. Trite. I gotta reload because if I die this time, we're dead for good. Should I just click all over the place? Surely, I also need to save sooner because I have to. I saved way too far. I also don't know why I'm doing all this.
Take that!
I've never been so stumped before. Okay. Alright, locking in. What looks suspicious here? If I click on at me or like mask to mask, it always just says that he's a fake and that's not the answer. If I click in this corner, there's a problem. If I click on the paint, there's a problem. Oh god. To create an alibi by showing you were at Lord Lee Taylor. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. The time is not altered. AM. That's fine. If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw. Saving here. Interesting theory, please enlighten us. Just where in this picture does this lie exist? I'm looking off both my monitors. What am I missing? Oh my god. Is it this little smudge? Is this, am I reading too much into whatever the situation here is?
Take that!
Nope. Yes, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Is it the door? Is it the inside? Hold on, do we have any other? No, I can't check my evidence. Good. I love that. Is it the this thing? Exposed your... Did he take this before?
Take that!
Guys, I must be dumb. I must be dumb. I must be... I am! I don't know what I'm missing! There's not that much in the photo, Evil. How can I still be missing something? Alright. Why was it moved? I don't know why it was moved. Why was it moved?
Take that!
Is it the door? What the fuck is wrong with the door? No, it's probably not the door. Never mind. I still got F'd in the B. What the hell? Guys, I think I have to look up what it is. If anyone knows, you can say it in chat, or else I'm gonna have to look it up. I have no clue what I'm supposed to be looking at. Why is the paint there? Because Adrian dropped the paint. It has to be on this side of the room, right? Because the statue's on this side of the room. I don't know. I don't know. I'm checking it. What the hell? If it's something obvious, I'm gonna. Yes, I need a hint. I need a hint. I need a hint. Please. Put me out of my misery. It is paint related. Okay, so what I've done is I've clicked on this box. Let me know if I'm close or not. I clicked on the box. I clicked on the paint. I clicked in this little hole here. And I clicked here. I thought it would be this, if anything. Did I not click on this? Look, they're all slandering me. Alright, Amaro, just tell me where I should be clicking. It's I can't do this anymore. It's been like 10 minutes of misclicks. Just give it to me. How far off? Is it where the paint is? What? See, that's what. Is it not this? Is it supposed to be this? Am I dumb? Should I click closer to this? I don't know. It sounds like it's supposed to be this. I have clicked this. This is why I'm confused on why it's not working. Let me try again. Maybe I wasn't clicking close enough.
Take that!
Nope. They're haters. They're all haters. Cause that's the only thing that makes sense to me too. Okay, let me try clicking on the paint again. Like, where exactly does it want me to click on the paint? I have no clue. Yeah, see, they keep just telling me I'm jumping to conclusions. I thought clicking on the box would be the solution after that. Okay, let me check it. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Stolen. Choose the timestamp. The timestamp is a problem. Oh, it's something about how the paint was covered up, but not anymore. It's saying it's the timestamp, but they kept saying the timestamp was not an issue before. Okay, well, they lied. Hater. Okay, let me see. They're saying it's a timestamp, so let me check if it's just a timestamp. If it's not the timestamp, I'm gonna have to do a flip.
Take that!
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp, but they said the timestamp could not be a lie. I trusted Godot. I was trusting Godot. What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. I'm so upset right now. Can't believe this. On the night in question, Luke Abney went to KB Security and murdered Kane Ballard. I was trusting the prosecutor. It's not that I didn't think that there was, like, listen, listen, if you go back in the VOD, one of the first things I said was a timestamp. And then they were like, it can't be the timestamp, okay? The timestamp can't be altered. And I was like, what? Okay, fine, it's not the timestamp. You're right, never trust a lawyer, you're so right. I'm never gonna do that again. Never gonna make that mistake again. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to be at Lord Lee Taylor at this time. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor, when was the statue placed beside the warehouse door? Well, the statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. And it was placed there in order to cover up the paint. So he did this before. He took this picture before, which is what I said. I hated you. Exactly. Luke Abney had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim. And so in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the— I literally got this! I'm gonna— Hi Shadow, welcome in. Oh my god, the stupid timestamp, I can't believe this. What the? Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. Ah, so on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. What the fuck? Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down in place where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Luke Atme had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make room. He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in the photo. Oh. He didn't like that. Order, Mr. Atme, is this true? One moment, Your Honor, have you forgotten this? What's that? The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime. Yeah, get him. It's true that the camera had been set up by Lord Lee Taylor's staff. However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Yeah. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy. All that suffering is not worth it. Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Don't look so smug. Don't stress me out right now. Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now put the coffee down. My 11th cup. I've promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop. However, the defense has a very good point. A good point? So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points? So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied. Which is... That's your 12th one. That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe, can never reach their dreams. That's very true. Judge, you're so easily swayed. Shut up. No way. Don't fall for that, Your Honor. Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions at Mask Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy, so let's hear it. Oh, yes. Yes. Give us your strategy. Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. Yeah, considering it's also worthless, so what was the point in all this? The sacred urn heist. I first received the request from Lord Lee Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box in Zvari. It was then sent to the warehouse. How are you doing? I'm good, Shadow. How are you? Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand, alive. You know, that's pretty good. I feel like most of us are just living at this point. Oh, hold on. What is this? 2 a.m. Go to bed! Oh my god. What are you doing? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. What is with everyone here? Like half the people in here are like being up at hours and then going like, I have school/work in like next few hours. ASMR, turning off your phone, closing your eyes, everything is a good option here. Or, you know, you can watch me suffer, and then hopefully that puts you to sleep. Either or. I then handled security myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. The time sounds interesting. Alright. I sleep, what, 2 to 5 days? Doesn't that give you brain... Oh my god. Everyone needs to fix their sleep schedules. This is horrible. I mean, I'm included in that list, but that's so much worse than what's wrong with me. I still sleep every day. That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it? I'm okay, thanks, Lillith. No, Teeter, stop. Everybody here has so many problems. I can't believe this. No, is this because it's a shared problem doesn't mean it's a good thing? Nor. Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Dina's got my back. I'm bonking Dina as well. Everyone get in line for your bonks. That's what's happening. Witness, you're sure you are not or there are no mistakes this time? He's lying. He's gonna photo. Zvari. Very well then, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Gotta catch me. I can throw it. It'll catch up like a boomerang. It's very effective. Alright, cross-examination. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right? Indeed. It seemed that they had heard of my sparkling reputation. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You better watch out too, Maya. The urn was placed in a box, and Zvari, it was then sent to the warehouse. You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. The fact that this box, the box in the photo has no paint on it is gonna work in our favor. Cause then it really means... No, wait. That still makes no sense. Cause the box had already been dropped. Okay, wait, let me see how this plays out. That pathetic box. Lady Andrew was especially taken with that urn, and she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me. Huh, interesting new tidbit. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Oops. So you're sure that you had never seen that urn before? Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrew something. Sorry, I skipped it. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to the warehouse. However, I, Luke Atme, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand, but it wasn't. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card. I guess Mr. Delight didn't make this after all. Of course, because Atme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. Then no one entered the basement warehouse? Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. At last, I held the... Indeed, to be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would be, I didn't think it would matter terribly much. Hey Nick, if this photo is a fake, Detective Atme might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. Okay, she back? What did it crash in the middle? Oh no. Did the stream crash in the middle? Quick, get the backup hamsters. Oh no. It blipped out shit. It's been doing that a lot more recently. I don't know why though. Your timer's still going? Okay, thank you. I thought I said something stupid. I was like, what did I say? What'd I say? Alright. Detective Atme might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hard look at the court record. Not a lot to go on, is there? That detective's been covering his tracks. Oops. There's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime. Alright then, how do we do that? There's one thing that Atme stated very clearly. That he had never seen the urn before he stole it. That means we could show him a picture. No, wait. He never seen the urn before he stole it. So he never saw it with a misspelling, is what they're trying to say. We need to prove that he's lying. Okay, I see. Save. How do I prove that, though? I know I need to show the urn pre-being broken. I first received the request from Lily Taylor. The urn was placed in a box, and Zavari, it was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days... I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that the crime would go smoothly. Oops. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th.
What? That is not true.
He's a liar? Yes, 100%. Okay, let's see. What does his card say that he sent? It's a calling card. Basically, he sends it before he does a crime. What does his card say that he sent? I don't think the card says anything, does it? Oh, it does. To the security at Lordly Taylor, I'll be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Kurin exhibit. Take good care of that speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Master. Oh my god, wait, I never looked at this before. You're right. Dana, it wasn't speckled before. Oh my god! Oh my god! The urn was placed in a box. Here? Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Whoa. Someone's honking out there. I knew it was extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my calling card. I didn't need it beforehand. Urn was placed in a box. And then sent... Okay. Here, maybe. Oh my god. Let's go. Thank you, Dieter. Mr. Atme, if you really are Master Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? I actually never looked at the calling card till today, so, you know, thanks, Diener. But of course, is there a problem with that calling card? Yeah, a big fat problem. Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Master Mask had written. Take good care of that speckled urn. Now the speckled here surely refers to the pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true, but so what? Truth be told, there's no way that Master Mask could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? Oh, why are you sweating? Huh? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains. And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor. Oh. That's 13. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. That day, the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse. The urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. Ugh, you can't be serious. I am so serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. Ooh, and because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. He's dead. Death penalty. Death penalty. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken. Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh? Oh, not this guy. What do you want? It's so sad. No one has any convictions these days. So I don't understand why they want to be guilty. They want to be guilty of being the thief, but not of being the murderer. Oh my god, Wilson Goldfinch, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in. Give me one quick sec. How should I do this? There we go. I hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome in. And of course, if you got a... Well, oh my god. Sorry, my brain is like running on empty today. To Wilson and any raiders who are coming in, if you guys gotta like eat, sleep, run, or anything, totally understand. No pressure to hang out. If you do want to hang out with us today, we are trying to finish our Stolen Turnabout case today. I'm crashing out though because I hate everybody. I usually hate the guys who are on trial, so that's no surprise. But ugh. But yeah. But also, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, so basically, Shadow, Luke wants to be guilty of being a thief, but not of a murderer, is what it boils down to. It's so sad no one has any convictions these days. Convictions, you say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Master Mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. No way, don't fall for that too, Your Honor. You say that Luke Atme was the only one, or sorry, the one who killed Cain Bullard. But let me ask you this, why would he do that? Because of the blackmail! An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright, motive. Might you my merry murderous motive manifest? What? Nick, he's getting his second win. If he prepared an alibi and pinned this crime on Ron Delight, as you say, he must have a very strong motive for murder. The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. It has to be the letter. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were. I'd be honored to... What? I'd be honored to, Sir Old-Timer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. It has to be it. There's so much cross-examination and freaking testimony from this man. Oh my god. Motive for murder. I, Luke Atme, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Lies. Cain Bullard decided to investigate Master Mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. It was not, actually, though. It was forwarded to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. Wait, is it? The defendant truly believes he is Master Mask. That is why Mr. Delight thought fit to kill Cain Bullard. Truly a tragedy. He's a fucking liar. So the victim, Cain Bullard, blackmailed the defendant? This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? Blackmail letter updated in the court. Found in Ron Delight's room, written by Bullard. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination. Motive for murder. I, Luke Atme, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Lie. And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. What? After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and Cain Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security. Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. No one asked. Cain Bullard decided to investigate Master Mask and simply mistook who he was. Mistook? That's right, mistook, from the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take an air. Shut up! Oh my god, I hate him so much! That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Master Mask to be? Why, the answer is obvious, Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. Press hard. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Master Mask? Don't you already know that? Zvari, take a look at this newspaper. Oh, that's the famous Tear of Emanon, a magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent... shows a magnificent... oh my god, detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard named namely the defendant. The defendant? The victim clearly misread this article, and Zvari, he got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly... Damn, ugly! Ugly! Security guard was in fact Master Mask. Get the words out? They're coming out, they're just not coming out right. I see. I think it's also because I had like a whole cup of like iced coffee earlier. Maybe it's catching up to me. This was an unusually reasonable deduction. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. You mean this blackmail letter right here? It says bring 50,000, and the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. There's no mistake, we have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. Yeah, an addressee. Judge, this is the first smartest thing you said. This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment. But wasn't it the detective who told us to look for it? And Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place in time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant. But it's not, because Ron told us that there's a middleman, that he gets instructions to do his stealing. So we know he works for someone to do his stealing, gives it to that guy, which is Detective Atme, alright? So there's a point of contact there. I wonder, what's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't? I swear I've been saying this for so long. Ron does not have a red diamond, but you know who does? Atme does. Atme has one. He keeps flashing it at us. We should kill him. Alright. Oh, do you have any evidence for that? I do. Well, I think I do. For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? No. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Sorry. KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies, and since I was the security team's chief, I stole data from the company. Kane Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. Here was a file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't that a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money? Even though he wasn't actually mask to mask. Exactly, guys. On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is mask to mask. Do you really think that the story is going to hold up? That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid. Assertion, sorry. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight. Oh my god. Why is... It keeps going. It keeps going. Ronnie thinks he's mask to mask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Huh. Well, Mr. Trite. Was he trying to act like Miss Delight just now? I actually kind of love that. I thought he was actually pretty convincing. That is why Mr. Delight sought fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. Now that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story and better save for another time. I think now is the time. You know, considering you're here. Very well, another... Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience. So you're going to try to connect Detective Atme to Mr. Bullard, right? Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either. In that case, you'll have to talk about the blackmail. Yes, that's true. Was that blackmail letter really intended for Ron? Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for his testimony. Maybe I'll be able to shake some contradictions loose that way. Alright. No contact. Okay, let's see if we're getting more information that are pressing on this again. You mean this blackmail letter, right? It says bring 50,000, and the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. There's no mistake, we have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. An addressee. This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment, and Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant. I have to disagree. I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if the blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? That there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? Okay, I think we should present this here. Here we go. I don't know if presenting it here actually is the right move, but we'll try it. This is what needs to be presented, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yes! Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron Delight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying Hey. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? Indeed, time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter? Wait, what? Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the don't I have to present the blackmail letter? Oh. 1 a.m. Bring 50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red. Okay. I think I have to present the black. Take that! I don't think I understood what they wanted there. Like, I want to point out the diamond. A little 2-1 punch like that wouldn't phase me. Okay, no, we're still on the right track. I think you mean what? Never mind. I almost had faith in him for a second. Try thinking things through a little. Okay, honestly, I feel like this case it's just like too many like what you know what I'm saying? Like two things that are too similar. Okay. Try thinking things a bit more. Anyway, let's try reading the blackmail letter one more time. There's got to be something off about it somewhere. Very well then, witness, proceed with your testimony. No, don't proceed with your testimony. What else can I show? Maybe, hold on. He mentions this. He mentions how he's here. But maybe it's that he's there too? I don't know. It's a thought. Cause if the fact that Ron being in the photo made him suspicious, then how come, well, I guess he's the detective, so maybe that makes him not suspicious by default. I don't know. Let's try it though. Thump, thump, thump. Can you examine the letter? We did read it already. Hold on, let me open it up again. So it says, if you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. See? And you know what? Ron Delight never received a red diamond, but you know who did? Look at me. Yeah. Alright, let's scoot up. Sorry. Alright, okay, let's try showing the paper. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter. Please let me be right on this. Please. Take a good look at this I think at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel, sorry. What about it? The problem is the jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, In the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Red? Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Emanon that Master Mass stole at all. There we go.
Objection!
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Trite? That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Right? Well, that's what you're trying to say, right, Nick? Yes. This is who Cain Bullard was actually trying to kill him. Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme. Oh, look at that big diamond right on his hand. Do you have some sort of basis for that claim? You've been personally involved in every single Master Mass case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel? Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring. Yeah, oh my god, he's breaking, let's go. That is the diamond referred to in that letter. Which means that Cain Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. It's all coming together. Order to the court. Order, I say. Yeah, you can't even think through it. It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trent. Uh-oh, I don't like the way he said that. Cain Bullard blackmailing Luke Atme, sorry? Are you for real? Yes, I am. Hey, come on, stand up to him. Then answer me. Answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. Yes, it certainly does. Cain Bullard threatened to make Luke Atme's identity in public knowledge? An identity he wanted to keep a secret, so just what was that identity? Atme killed Cain Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was this identity he wanted to keep secret? That is what it all comes down to, Nick. It is what it all comes down to. The identity that Luke Atme wanted to so desperately keep secret was his identity as a blackmailer. I think. I mean, that's what he is, right? This takes me back to the first game. Luke Atme was a blackmailer.
Objection!
Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Cain Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atme. Are you saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that? Yeah, I think he was blackmailing Ron Delight. You have to admit that does sound a little odd. It's not odd, it's the only thing that makes any sense. Cain Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Ron Delight was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. There it is. That's why you examine what has been examined before, friend? No, there was layers to it though. There was layers to it. So did you start receiving blackmail letters before this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. Detailed plans? In which case, that would mean that Ron Delight was actually Master Mask. That's what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme. Silence! There it is. Oh, are you guilty? Are you guilty? Oh, now I see. It's all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless with the tendency to jump to conclusions, am I wrong? How did you... Don't admit to it, Phoenix. You said that I, Luke Atme, was blackmailing Ron Delight. In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Master Mask. Well, yes. Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, right? Correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise. In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron Delight was master? I know. It was here because he what they said was that he tossed the mask outfit in the garbage and he saw it. So I think he associated it then. Yes. If I recall. I think I see it. See what? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention. Ooh. What do you mean? This newspaper clipping. It was a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that Master Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. Oh, sorry, the bucket, not the trash can.
I'm waiting. Oh,
Lumi, I'm trying to get to it. Okay, give me a second. Hi, Lumi. How are you? That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. I was lurking the whole time, just wanted to say hi. Oh, thanks for lurking, Lumi. Hello, hello. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. Now when... Okay, oops, sorry. Never mind. Thanks for the hydrate. Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. I can't believe it. He's just a slammy blackmailer. Sorry, so too nice. Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why I mean I never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also Master Mask. Oh no. Oh my god. Wait, I'm getting a call. Okay, I thought someone showed up. Alright. Why can't you understand that? I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why you? Oh. 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 It's enough to make one laugh. That's all I got out of that. Okay, so I think we did it. I think we won. It would seem we finally arrived to the real answer. That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme. Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
objection!
What? This man. Oh, this man. The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. But what do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling. Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. Alright, you're not a judge though, so shh. You don't get much more in your face than that. It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite. Oh, what do you... It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder. That's right. That's why he was the one who killed Mr. But what? There's still one thing you have yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered. No way! Order in the court. Mr. Wright? This is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that Atme was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night. But can you really prove that? That's long enough. Mr. Trite, I want to hear your answer. That night, Luke Atme was at KB Security, and the defense... I don't think we have evidence for that. Almost next. We're getting there. Don't rush me. Double check. I am double checking it, but nothing proves that he was at Boulard's place. Sorry, at KB Security. Buzzer went off at 1:02 a.m. Like, there's nothing that specifically connects him because there's nothing with his face / like evidence that directly connects him to being the murderer. Can't prove it. I can't prove it. Just as I thought. Camera? I don't think that the camera would be... Wait, hold on. Hold on, let's see how this plays out. I did save before it. But if we hear more of Detective Atmey's testimony... Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite. But what do you mean? I won't allow for any more testimony, that's what I mean. What? Have you forgotten? Luke Atmey here after... Luke Atmey is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. Wait, and face his guilty verdict as mask to mask. No. Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. Wait. Hold on. I am the ace detective as well as mask to mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delight will verify that he is the murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness... Is he gonna declare himself not guilty? Because that'd be crazy. Order in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness. I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is... Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and... By then, it'll be too late. Huh? Why? Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law. Add in a minute. Heads up. Double jeopardy? Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. That is a fundamental rule of all courts. And it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else. Mr. Atmey will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as mask to mask, which means... Oh, okay. No. Never mind. I thought they were gonna say not guilty for mask to mask. He will be innocent as far as the murder of Cain Bullard is concerned. No way. The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmey's guilt of the crime here means that he will never again be tried as Cain Bullard's murderer. What? Wait. Hold on. This is way too much dialogue for this, though. The camera can only be turned off by people of high status, right? There's actually nothing regarding that, unfortunately. In details-wise, we didn't get any of that information for that. We know that he had access to them, though. Now there's nothing it can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer Luke Atmey will go free. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections? Yeah, actually. He's a bitch. But did Ron... No, Ron did not have access to them. Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atmey. I feel like there's gonna be an interruption. There has to be an interruption or something. There ain't no way! Wait, no, Shadow. I don't think... Wait, I have a save file, so we can go back if this F's up. But I have a feeling that that's not it. I don't... There! Finally! I was waiting! I'm like, there has to be some plot twist. I think I see it. Is this Francisca? It sounded like her. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you? Phoenix, raise your head up high. Wait, that does not sound like Francisca. Francisca's not this nice. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Oh, that's Mia, isn't it? That voice. No way. She's here! Yes! Long time no see, Phoenix. I told you, Shadow. It can't be the camera. Maybe it can be the camera, but maybe from here on? Oh, sorry. Wait, like, throat is weirdly ticklish today. Long time no see, Phoenix. Mia! This is the true power of the Korean channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey. Now let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony's not over yet. But what do you mean? Your Honor, just now you were saying something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. Yes, that's true, but... Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Master Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever. Very well, then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that alright with you, prosecutor? Is something the matter, Mr. Godot? Nothing. Does he know Mia? Is that why he paused like that? Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to make me, look at... Let's hear it. Huh? It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you... Mr. Godot, let's go! Very well then, Mr. Luke Atney. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks. The defense would like to hear why you declare the defendant to be the true murderer. So please, give us one last bit of testimony. Yeah! Wait, it all makes sense, because technically... He shouldn't know that, right? Like, no one should know who the murderer was, because... I'm trying to put this together in my head. Unless you were there, you know? Unless you were there, you know who the murderer is type thing. And technically, in this case, Luke Atney did frame Ron Delight. Because, you know, he already killed the guy, and then he bonked Ron. And then Ron was left with the body, so then, you know, he kind of had to deal with it. Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance. Yes, Chief. We got this, we got this. Witness testimony. The last testimony. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. It's the closing statement of how he knew Ron was the... Yeah, exactly dinner. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. Oh, what was this? I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph What? Rhea died? I don't know what the fuck that is. Ready? Am I... Readied? I can read, I swear to God. Oh my God. We have to end stream. I'm so sorry. That was so bad. The bedtime. I can't believe it. Am I okay? Readied? I can't read the word ready today? Well, no one talk about that to me. Moving on. Readied, I said it flawlessly. My brilliant deduction was the information, or it was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. Don't clip it, don't clip it. And thanks to the key card and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter? The victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zvari. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. Alright, the testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. But what was the job you were called to? The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained and none of them seem to contradict anything. But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. But why? You're not on that case. And I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer. Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone Luke Atmey's trial any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a second. Just one chance? Ha. It seems that the party's about to begin. Stop saying things that sound hot, bitch. Like, Jesus, I'm trying to hate you. Well, Phoenix. Save time? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Diener. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. So it would seem. What do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? Does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. Does that mean I only have one chance to... No, not my reading issues. Shit. Cup number 17, the last cup. It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting... Okay, so does this mean I really only have one chance to press? Oh my god, which means all I can do is find a contradictory remark and press it. I only have one chance. Remember, you only get one chance. Okay! Oh, yeah, sure. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination. Okay, Judge. Okay. Let me save here. I thought I couldn't save for some reason. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lord Lee Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was informed that... Guys, I have to go jump right now. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron DeLay. I feel like this has to be it. No, okay. Maybe? Okay, he just said he could use his, like, deduction skills as his excuse for that, I guess. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. But then how... The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. So Discord? I mean, you could, if you want to public shame me, I guess, in the Discord. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. Yeah, why would the killer sound it? For sure, for sure. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit. Okay, hear me out. He knows that there's another mask-to-mask. But if he's claiming he's mask-to-mask, how does he say that Ron has a mask-to-mask outfit? You know what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm trying to get at? And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask. You know what I'm saying? His mask-to-mask outfit? But your point also makes sense about the why would the killer sound it. But I don't think it's the point. So you think it's the other one. Diener? If you're wrong, I better see 10 British pounds in my bank account. You think it's the last one? I think it's the button. Press 1. Okay, hold on. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if you sent it. Which you think it's this one? Payday tomorrow. All right. Listen, if we f up, it's Diener's fault. Everyone point and laugh. Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
Objection!
You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. What? I said this before. There's still one thing you haven't proven. You messed up, Diener. That this scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night. And now, it's time for me to drink my... Oh. Dang. Mr. Wright, I will hold you to your end of the bargain. Don't kill... I can't believe this. Diener killed us. We're in the grave now. That's enough. This court sees no reason to... Okay, I can't even load my last file. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Okay, well, I don't think it's your part. We'll see! This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. The court finds the defendant, Ron Delight... Don't worry, this is Diener's ending, not mine. I don't accept this. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. If it's to prove that he was in the office, but then no. My thing is coming from the fact that if he thinks Ron was invited, why does he think Ron came in the mask outfit? Why do you know that? What if Ron just pressed it with what if he cleaned it, or what if he wiped it or something? Wait, did they say anything about that? I don't know. Was there anything clear said about it? Mr. Delight was wearing his mask outfit. Why do you know that? How do you know? If you weren't in the room, why do you know Ron was in there? Besides us claiming it, or them claiming that Ron did it. Second, why do you think he's in a mask outfit? Huh? I thought you were Master Mask. Sure, he thinks he's Master Mask. But you're saying that he invited Ron, not Master Mask, didn't he? I don't know. Why can I not? Oh, it's not E, it's Q, I forgot. Please. Let me be right. Oh, shit. Too late now. About this last remark. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, really? Wait, I thought I was on to something. Oh, wait. Oh! Okay. Oh! Told you what? You didn't tell me anything. I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot. I'm ascending. What? Mr. Atme, it seems you finally admitted it. That you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. How can you say that? Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? I feel like Mike Wazowski right now, you know, shall we? When Mr. Waternoose gets exposed. Turn that shit back right now. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? I had to do it. Had to do what? Oh my god. It's gonna live on forever now. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit, is that correct? Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof. More like your deductions prove that you're a fool. Oh, that's the sickest burn he's done yet. I'm sorry, what do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. You said 17 cups. No more for you. When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as Master Mask when he went to the scene of the crime? That was, it was just a few hours ago. Back when my 6th cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it until now. That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. No one knew he was Master Mask. Therefore, the only people who should know this are those who have been watching this trial. So if you weren't here in the previous episodes, while we were doing trial for Ron Delight, Luke Atney was also having his own trial. We only pulled him in today though to do his trial because we're like, oh no, he's he's the murderer. Sorry. So he revealed to anyone in this courtroom that he is Master Mash, but technically Luke Atney should not know that. Yeah. Do you understand now, Detective Atney? There is no way that you should have known about that. Oh, now perfect. It's all coming together. You were in the next courtroom being tried as Master Mask. So then enlighten us. Just how did you know about that little piece of information? Well, come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. Bedtime friend? Oh yes. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit. There's one and only one way for Detective Atney to have found that out. Only one way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Luke Atney. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
Objection!
But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker, so there is no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atney. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying? Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight. Impossible. Am I dead again? Oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't believe this at crucial times. I don't know why it's crashing out so much today. I'm gonna do a flip, I guess. Oh. I was like, Lily, come back. I'm like, wait, is this for my illiteracy today? Alright, thank you, Shadow. Detective Atney, you saw Master Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Cain Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, he's gonna blow up. Stop that. What are you doing? Oh. Second crash out. Oh, go on. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. You did that already. You already said this. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. Are we done? He really is defective? You're right. 100% with you. What an awfully complicated incident. Cain Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atney, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atney tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Mask in order to escape his true crime. And to that end, he came up with this plan, to use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's Ron. It's probably Ron. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me! Not an ace detective, just ace defective, yes. Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict. I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master Mask. Huh? So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it, I've been careless. Careless? Oh, what do you think, Mia? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent. Then, Master Mask is really innocent? It would seem so. For now. For now? I mean, listen, he's still a thief. Now then, this court finds the defendant not guilty. Whoa, this case made my brain hurt so much. I can't believe it was case number 1 following the tutorial. Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, what about your wife? She hates criminals, isn't she? This isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, something, he said. October 14, 3:35 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. Oh? I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya... Wait, what? She seems kind of torn these days. You mean about becoming the master of the Korean channeling school? Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother. Misty Faye, right? Yeah, we still haven't really figured out where she went. Watch over her, will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around. Etme sounds like me earlier? Wait, what? Who? He sounds like me an hour earlier when I was playing War Thunder? Who's Etme? Ah, Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. Oh, no, wait. Nothing really mattered. Wait, what? Come on, just be happy already. Oh, defective. I see. At me. Oh, okay, got you. Maya, you've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as master to boot. But in exchange, I lost everything. Huh? What do you mean? His wife. Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming master mask. I did it all for one reason. For her. Yeah, I did win, Nix. I did win. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything. Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but... Once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. So that's why you became Master Mask? Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were? You'll be fine. And I skipped before she said her dialogue. I kind of wish you would check with me first. Mr. Delight, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. Take that! The sacred urn. Desi was the one who found this. Desiree, your wife, she's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Ah, there you are. Oh my god, let's go. Miss Delight, you did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. So is she kind of like she just believes the courts and she won't take the facts? Thank you. I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything to do with me anymore, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Secure. Quit isn't really the word. I never imagined that you were really Master Mask either. Miss Delight, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really leave him, are you? Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bite's really fast. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away. But didn't you say you hated criminals? Hmm? Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like the detective. I see. My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them like a man. I just love a man who is chivalrous. Okay, looks like the relationship is saved. Chivalrous? I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. Desi. Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you? Nicky boy? Yes, I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us. Oh, well, take care of yourself. You too, Nicky boy. I could feel my face going red. Oh my god, I forgot about her. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations. Talk about bad timing. Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Beat up by an 8-year-old. So just as the case came to a close, so did my consciousness, sorry. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. There's a perfect example of one that was put together even better than before. Episode 2, The Stolen Turnabout, the end. Will we start the next chapter today? Not today. Oh my god! Maya in a maid outfit for why? Who are you? Vegeta? Is that a scouter? Is that what it's called again? You know that thing? Is that what it's called? A scouter? Is that the right word for it? You know in Dragon Ball? To read the power levels? Is that what that is? Am I crazy? We're gonna start I don't know when we're gonna start the next episode. I did mention that I have a wedding this week, so I'm still a bit busy this week, but next week should be good. I don't know, maybe if I can fit in a stream this week, I will try my best. No promises. I did want to get one in today, though. But that is gonna be... Stop it! You gotta wait for next time. Oh my god, wait, did I just... Oh no, okay. I thought I didn't save for a second. We finish right now? We do finish right now. I gotta run. It's late for me a little bit. Not really late, but later. Well then, see you in 2... Get a new joke, Nix. You did a good job, Lillith. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. We did struggle a bit in the middle, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. If you're in the Discord, I will let you know next time we stream. I did get a new stream schedule template recently, so hopefully we can use it. I hope I can finally put out a schedule again soon. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to raid out. I'm gonna go eat my dinner and go sit in front of the AC because I've been sweating the entire time. I also need to figure out what's going on with my stream dying in the middle for whatever reason. Why don't we raid out too? Who's around? Oh, Aviva is streaming. Interesting. How about we raid out to Aviva? Alright, guys. She looks like she's just chatting. Opening Blooming Radiance and yapping. I guess she's doing some gacha. Alright. Let's head out to Aviva. Oh, it looks like she's opening up Hololive cards on stream. Okay, alright. Let's get this raid ready. I'm watching through my phone, so the clip isn't as good as I wanted, but at least I got it. I have the ability to edit it a bit, usually, so I'll check it out later. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody! Sorry it was kind of shorter. How long did we go? We got 2.5 hours. Okay, not, like, horrible, but yeah. Like I said before, if you're in the Discord, I'll update next time we stream. Hopefully we can get a stream schedule out soon again. But thank you. We'll play Ace Attorney again soon, but I think for the next stream, I want to do a horror stream again. Just to switch it up. Yeah. Alright. We're going out to Aviva. If you're going over,
good night,
be sure
bro.
to read. Thanks, Amaro. Be sure to read chat rules and be respectful. I would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, see you guys. Bye bye.